on Foundry. Stan?
Should have well, should have been. Again via Firefox. Because on exit loads. Hang on.
Why are people still using Edge?
Well, the problem
I am
at the
still
moment
using it.
that was the only way to get the Streamlabs working. What is this?
It's not easy.
Hang on. Network bandwidth exceeded.
I don't say we've killed it already.
Really?
This network account has exceeded.
We are cursed tonight.
We have killed it. Tonight's been long already.
I can't. Like, I'll try. Hang on. Let me try Chrome.
No, it says that it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it says that, it's on the other end.
Oh crap.
Just give me a second, I'll make a new one.
Oh no, that means I'm going to have to refresh everything.
Yes.
Ah.
I will log in with...
It's one of those nights.
Do I still have an email address somewhere?
Streamlabs refreshed.
There we go. Control C. New account.
Oh, that one. Oh.
Oh yeah, now I have to... skip. All right. Just continue. Let me Control C. Oh, I have to reopen it probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I do not like it that Solmus Crisis is having him look up terrifying monsters for D&D.
Yeah, I think depending on what this crisis is, we're all going to die.
He's
Vampiric,
just
half-dragon, terrace
scrolling
witch.
now.
Control click. Is it? Oh yeah, there we go. This one works again. I will send the new link.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Let's see. Alright,
Oh, let's-
website.
Take the link and let it open in the
Well-
wrong browser again.
Yeah.
That one. That one can close.
Right, where were we?
You were going to start doing the ritual if I remember correctly. I guess.
No, you must have that wrong.
No, I think you've got that wrong.
Wouldn't be that stupid? No.
Why would we have done that? Would you suggest we do that?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just here to narrate everything you do.
Or fuck up, or...
I mean, we obviously know that the creature is not longer bound to the house. So.
You do know, Paul, on Twitch, there's no the starting scene is off.
I have no idea. I haven't got Twitch in front of me.
It's only our faces in a blank canvas.
I will have a look at it.
That sounds like a horror game. Our faces in a blank canvas.
Exactly what we are.
Backroom Furies.
Don't get. Let's keep it between ourselves. Don't give Solmer any ideas for a one shot or
Yeah.
something weird, like a dungeon or something.
Dungeon full of Furies. Could
Well,
be hilarious.
I don't want to think about that. Nope.
Yes, that is actually how I have it set at the moment. I've got
Yeah,
the other stuff on blank just for a moment.
let's keep an eye out for from the next D&D sessions when Solmer starts back up again. It might give us an inkling, an insight into his mindscape. Whatever he puts in front of us.
Currently, I'm worried for his mindscape.
Yeah. He'll pull through.
He will, yeah, I'm sure. He will just take it out on us instead.
Yes, of course.
100%. Studio mode.
Solmer, I would like to roll an insight check. Fuck off, you die.
Just no.
Solmer, can I take 1d4 damage? Alright.
You can take more than 1d4 damage. You can take all the Ds.
I'll give you all the D's.
All of D's nuts. Right there. We're back at the creepy ass house again now.
Yep.
It's go time, bitches.
You can do your intro.
Okay. I think we're past that at this point.
Okay. That is also fine.
Maybe we can talk a little about what happened and what we're going to do.
Yeah, I mean, we can recap the
Because-
shenanigans of last session of being called, I believe, to
Yes,
an acquaintance of all of us who was on his deathbed.
Please do a recap for me. Yes, I can use it.
Yeah, please do a recap for me. You can't remember, you mean?
Okay, do we get inspiration if we get it right?
Is there? Oh, there is a sort of inspiration, isn't there?
Oh damn! What happened?
So yeah, got called to a friend of ours who was on his deathbed and passed after giving us some information about a mythical beast that they had accidentally pulled into this world through a ritual that their lives were binding to a place, and with his death being the final death of the group, would probably unbind said creature. And he basically wanted us to go and fix the problem.
Yes.
I remember there was a hobo living in there when we eventually got there. There was a nice lady in the town at the place, and then some mean-ass people there as well.
Yeah, the whole town seemed a bit off.
Yeah, they seemed mean, and yeah, very wary of strange newcomers.
Yes.
So everybody that all the people that released each,
What the fuck did I put?
they all
mine?
died. One with a more gruesome death. Missing, what was it? Missing tongue, missing
Oh
organ.
yeah, heart and a liver or something as well.
Yeah, and a strange symbol on his carved in him, or what?
Carved into his forehead, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
There's my notes. I
so-
found them.
When we arrived at the house, there was also a dead animal with missing organs.
Shit, that's my notes from the other campaign.
Yes.
I was like, there was 6 missing books.
Well, Virok would come in handy in this campaign.
Oh,
maybe
you can
a
bring
paladin.
Virok if you like.
Maybe a paladin as well.
Oh, there we
this might
go.
well-
I found it. I turned the page the wrong way.
I'm sorry, there's no barbarians and paladins in this world, sadly.
Can we summon one, please?
No.
Paladin of Cthulhu. Nice.
Yeah, so I have notes about the farmhouse, Rose's Corner near Arkham.
Eldritch Smite.
We found. We found the spell to Yeah, we found
Yes.
the spell to bind the creature, the entity as well. We
And the
found.
powders, and we found 2 powders,
Yeah.
and we're not sure which one to use.
I think we've got to use both of them,
Yeah.
but
alright.
for which I can't be sure.
Let's see.
You can always look into your notes.
Yes, I am. Let's see.
How do I get to the notes on here?
On this, the sidebar.
Yeah, on the right. Go to the book, the journal,
Is it journal?
Yeah, personal.
handouts.
Oh, I did this last time, and then I got stuck in it, and I couldn't get back out of it.
And under the scenes, you can click on the handouts.
Yes.
Other scenes. Under the sea. Where the fuck are they?
It's the third one from the top. Under combat, there you have scenes, and then you. Can
I
click
have chat messages, combat, actors.
Yeah, then items and then journal. If you click on the journal,
Yeah.
I see. It
you
opens
can
up.
go
It
to
opens up.
handouts or
Yep.
personas.
Yup. I remember all of this. I knew that. Oh yeah, and we had that Latin thing.
The chant. Yeah.
Yes, with a translation.
Yeah.
And the symbol that we've got to paint on the floor while doing the ritual, not pre the ritual, if I remember.
Yes, but if the creature is gone, it won't do us much good. As
Touche.
a-
I mean, last we knew the creature was supposed to be in the attic.
Yeah.
I take it we've not heard any noises coming from the attic thus far, just the hobo downstairs that we got rid of.
Hurts.
You can roll me a listen check.
I shall do so. Uno momento, por favor. Just need to drop a volume on the Muswick. Drowning. That's a little bit better. Right, listen check. How can I get back to where there's me? Listen. Let's listen. There it is.
Just click on the button in the chat.
Oh, you gave me a button. Thank you. Roll. I hear fuck all.
It could be your age, you know.
Yes, there's something plaguing my ears tonight. Maybe my tinnitus, but
From the war.
grenade went off too close to my head, you see.
At your age, this is the 20s. It's like 2 years ago.
Quiet you.
Don't mention the war.
I'm on about the Boer War. The Zulu Wars, the Great Wars. I was too old for those. They wouldn't send me.
No. So, no, you don't really hear anything.
Well,
It could be that your companions are a bit too loud in doing shit, but
it could be. It could be.
What's
Nevada, you seem like one of the younger ones and more nimble. Perhaps you could check the loft. Open up
Have
the
a peek?
hatch.
Have a peek?
Have a peek. Take a peek.
Sure.
A little peeky poo.
are you
Nevada
sure about that?
I'll knock first.
Well, if the DM says, "Are you sure?" we're fucked.
No.
You're doing-
Go ahead.
I learned this the hard way in a D&D game. Are you sure you don't want to take a long rest? Nah, we'll be fine. Dead.
Let's see. Well, it shouldn't be in the house anymore because what bothers me is that the journal says that when the warding seal was broken the first time, it disappeared. It was ejected from the house, disappearing out the window as a roaring, screaming wind of boiling colors. And then they say they put warnings up,
Yes.
so it couldn't leave the house. But the description says it disappeared out of the window. But then the journal says that it was bound to the house.
How did they get it back in the house then?
Yeah, that's what irks me. So either way,
may-
yeah.
maybe maybe the warding symbols don't keep it in the house, but keep it out of particular rooms.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hmm.
So, are you trying to reach to the hatch in the ceiling?
I'm gonna knock at the hatch and see if it curses at me because the journal said it cursed people. It cursed at people. Well, cussed. I'll knock on the attic lid.
How
You
tall are
shouldn't.
you?
There isn't a ladder to the attic.
There
How
might be a
tall?
ladder to the attic.
Let's see. How tall is Nevada Jones? Let's see. Does it
Maybe
says
there, maybe there's a ladder in the basement.
how tall? I don't know if there's a description on his height. Hmm. Age 35. Well, unless it's somewhere I couldn't see, I don't see a height or something. Let's see if there's a ladder in the basement then, shall we? I'll look for a ladder.
You find a ladder in the basement.
Awesome. I place it near the attic, the hatch to the attic.
Okay.
I ascend the ladder and I knock. Hello?
Careful.
Make me a listening check.
Listening check. The same one.
Yeah,
That's-
just choose the same one.
Let's see. Roll. Well, that's marginally
That's
better.
better.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because you were
You-
trying this time. And it's because I was too far away.
You hear a very faint scuffle.
Alright. I quickly repeat my hand. Well, there's something up there.
Okay. What?
Well, something that kind of holds me opening this hatch. Is there like a symbol on the hatch itself?
I think there were, yes.
Don't know if we checked the hatch. Well,
Yes, there were also the same symbols as outside on the
all right.
side of the hatch.
Right. I won't open this then. Well, we can start the ritual then, I assume. There's still something up there. But unless I open this and we see what it is.
There is, I suppose, the problem of if we're wrong and we waste the powder now.
Yeah, but the thing is, none of us have any idea what it really looks like. So, if the journal is, well, correct, I don't know if multiple things were summoned. Maybe it's just the one thing, but if there's something in the attic, it could be a rat as well.
It could be.
I can
Some
try
kind
to
of...
open this.
Could be crows or something in there nesting.
True.
Ravens. More appropriate, I suppose.
I mean, we can start the ritual, and when it gets near the powder stuff, I open the hatch, and we see what happens. So we don't waste the components.
I suppose. It's one way of doing it.
Maybe, Keeper, a question. Do we play with 4 people or 3?
3.
Yes. The other one's sleeping in the corner.
The other one ran away.
Screaming.
Ah! What was it? Journal. What did it say about the ritual?
Yeah, I was looking.
Yeah, it
In
was
the-
somewhere. I'm looking for it.
Find it in the handouts.
Yeah.
We've got the Latin
Chants?
chant. I got the letter in the trunk. On a random thought that's just popped into my head, the carvings... You said there were some carvings around the loft hatch.
Yes.
Do they kind of match the ones that were on the trunk that was in the basement?
Yes. All the carvings match each other. So the chest,
So-
the windows, the door, the loft hatch.
So the whole... It's more to keep things out rather than keep things in probably works, because the carvings on, obviously, the trunk were to stop things getting into the trunk to mess with it. So these carvings are on the rest of the house and the walls and everything to stop things getting in from outside.
If there is also a symbol on the hatch, doesn't that mean that the attic itself is not protected?
I guess that would be
But
considered
it's
part of the
only the-
outside?
Yeah. It's only the downstairs that is protected. All
Yeah.
the entrances to the downstairs are protected. They have the symbol.
Yeah, all the windows do, the doors
Yeah.
do, the attic hatch does, so anything above and outside that, I guess, would be considered outside the protection.
With the information you have currently, yes, that is correct thinking, I would say.
Cool. Ow. Did you find what you were looking for?
Not yet.
What are you looking for?
Well,
The
was-
ritual itself.
yeah, like there was the summoning ritual, but then there was also we found out about the
If we changed something and it became a banishing ritual.
yeah.
Yes. The text you have, the Latin text you have, is a chant. Someone has to constantly do that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
You
we
have
were
to
just looking...
draw the pentagram on the floor, and at a certain point, you have to throw the dust into the fire, into a fire in the pentagram.
That's what we were looking for. We were looking for the bit that explains how to perform said ritual. But I can't
Yeah.
remember what that was in.
Because the pentagram and the chanting, that was all part of the summoning ritual as well, because they threw the dusts on the thing in the pentagram, and that's when it took shape, a visible shape that they
Yes.
could interact with.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the letter it says that one of them probably knew how to
Yeah,
change it to
the Latin chant, I think. Then it changed. They changed.
Yeah,
the
they
chant
changed.
itself.
They changed the chant. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. So
fire.
now it's not a summoning chant. Now it's a
Banishment or binding.
banished chant. Yeah. So then we have to throw dust on it, I assume. Think about
Pentagram, firing pentagram, that's fired. You have to. And there was also someone who has to write something, or had
Draw the symbol, the pentagram on the floor.
yeah.
there was something who had to stand in the back to be some
A
kind of
yes,
secretary.
the
Was it?
Watcher.
Watcher, yeah.
Your guards for malevolent spirits. Sits in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
I can remember, but I cannot find the text itself.
It's in... which one was it in? The Slim Journal. I'm in the transcript of March 19th, 1877.
I assume that when we start this chant, the binding, well, whatever's keeping it in the attic, will start to weaken and summon it in the circle.
I have no idea.
I assume. So whatever, if I open this lid or not to the attic, then I assume it's gonna be summoned inside the circle, regardless of the symbols on the attic. And then we have to keep going, whatever happens, and then throw the dust and try to banish it.
I know, but which one of the dusts?
Well, what kind of dust word? There was a brown dust and
There was-
a.
I think you already knew.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was going to say the only thing I can find in the transcript was he threw a handful of powder into the fire, producing an evil-smelling smoke and dampening the flames, which now burn a sputtering green and brown.
Yeah, there's one for the fireplace and one for the pentagram. So, what was it? I don't think it's in the journal. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Man, because this a couple of weeks ago, and now I had to study the journal. It was in my head when we played, and now I have to study it all over again.
Yep.
You already deduced, if I was not mistaken, that you just had to use that one of the powders was an oxide, and the other powder was a special powder you needed to use.
Yeah.
I
assume
also think
the oxide was for the fireplace, and the other one was to throw it on the creature.
no.
The other way around?
No, one's a special powder for the fireplace. The oxide, I have no idea.
Then the oxide is for the pentagram, I think, because one is for the fireplace to produce the evil-smelling smoke, and the other one they threw on the creature in the pentagram to give its shape.
We are very okay, thank you.
Yeah, but it could be that it's necessary to to banish it.
To banish, yes. Send it into the depths. The depths of...
So because technically it already has shape, so now we have to summon it in the pentagram,
Yes.
and then while chanting, throw the dust on it to send it away.
I don't know, is the dust...
How do we know that it still has a shape?
Well, I assume, because they did it, and then...
Assuming things is dangerous at this point.
Yeah.
Powders for what?
Fireplace and the pentagram.
And we need some chalk as well. We've got
Because
some
the thing
chalk.
is, who was it? Marion Ellen? No, not Ellen. They left it. He left it in the trunk. He left all the materials in the trunk to use as items for the banishment ritual. I don't think he would have put anything in there if it wasn't necessary for the banishment. Because that would complicate things for whoever came after him.
Fire into the pentagram? No.
The white powder you knew is for making the pentagram, and the brown powder is for throwing into the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the white powder's like the chalk dust for making the pentagram.
Yes.
And the other one is the evil-smelling, horrible powder that we're going to launch into the fire.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend some time going over those Latin inscriptions, so I am prepared for it.
Yes. Didn't you study like 4 days on Latin? Oh no, that was Egyptian hieroglyphs.
That was Egyptian hieroglyphs, yes.
4 days and he was 4 days and he could read them. Awesome.
4 days. I'm a linguist, you know, so...
It's hieroglyphs. So, what was the order again? Let's see. Alright, then journal. Okay, so first set a fire in the fireplace,
Yes.
and a pentagram chalked on the floor.
And all while I stand here and chant in Latin.
Alright. Well, the ceremony begins with the fire and the pentagram, and then, let's see, the others sit in a circle. Alright. Then they throw a handful of powder into the fire, producing the smoke, and then those seated on the floor begin the Latin chant. So it's really in order: fireplace and pentagram at the same time.
Yes.
Then the watcher sits in the corner and watches for malevolent spirits, while the others start the chant. Well, no, so while Then they throw the powder into the fire, producing the smoke and making the greens the fire green.
Greeny,
And
chitty.
then those seeds on the floor begin Latin chants. So fireplace and pentagram, powder into the flames, and then Latin chants.
Very well.
One of us
Who-
knows Latin.
I know Latin.
Well,
yes.
the linguist. So and well, both of you. Well, two of us can. So we need one watcher, and then the other two will need to start chanting.
Chant continuously and do not let off.
Yes, indeed. I can be the watcher. I have a gun.
Don't
Against
think
spirits.
that's going to do us a lot of good at this point. But you never know.
Yes. What happened to whatever happened to those Winchester boys I keep hearing about?
A major
So-
horrors roll has been detected.
Oops.
I have a strange feeling something is about to go terribly wrong in this house.
Just about everything, I think.
Yes. So we start. We start.
I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. Actually, yes.
Let's
We-
do it! Why not?
Is there kindling for the fireplace for starters?
Yes.
All right. I will try to set a fire in the fireplace.
Make fire, make fire.
And who will draw the pentagram? The linguist.
I could do such, yes. Bring me the powder.
Well, so
What?
Jones sets a fire in the fireplace.
Sounds like a herd of elephants running through in the background. Right.
So it works. The fire is started.
Yes.
All right.
yes.
And then
And the
pentagram-
pentagram and symbol is drawn.
Right. Let's see. How much is there? Like, maybe we use half of the powder. Maybe I don't know how much of it is there. If we
Don't
bunch this
really
up.
know.
I don't know. Yeah.
It would be probably just enough for one time.
Do we release it from the attic, or do we assume that it will get summoned in the circle, whatever?
I would say we make no assumptions and open the door. Make sure it has a good way in. If we only have one chance.
Right. Then
Did they
we
say journal in what room that they made the?
no, just
They
maybe the
bound it-
fireplace.
Yeah.
They bound it to the attic. So let's. If we assume that it's still in the house, that it didn't escape when the last person died.
Well, you already found a corpse outside from some animal, so you probably know it's capable of going outside.
Yeah.
Technically, well,
And weirdly, we already know that that animal has the same organs missing as one of our murdered victims.
if it's away from here, maybe we need to summon it first. Like first chant the Latin as they did it,
Well, I
And while it's-
suppose.
and then it's in the circle, and then we need to chant the banishment chant.
I mean, we could start the ritual with the chant.
Yeah.
And if we hear knocking and nothing coming in, the watcher can open the attic.
True. Yeah.
Then
Let's
we
do that.
continue the chant while cacking our underpants.
Yes.
But do we? Does it really? Does it? Yeah. Do we really know that the creature has to be in the same room with us to?
Well,
We have no idea.
any other case,
mean,
if it
Now,
doesn't need,
now we are protected. Why would we?
well, the other people, if it is loose, as I assume,
It's out there somewhere.
yeah, I mean, if
The
it does, yeah,
the creature is bound by that ritual, so if you would, you would probably assume that the creature would know that some kind of ritual is being performed.
to banish it, and then it will come floating, running, whatever, skulking.
I don't want to make holes in our protected environment.
Well,
So
here we are
not-
not protected because the journal says that it was bound by the lives of all the
This is-
original summoners, and they all died.
They
so
bound it to the house with those lives. It's now no longer bound to the house, but the
Yet,
house is
yes.
still protected by the rest
Yeah,
of these
if
runes.
we start summoning and it knows it knows we started the banishment, it will come running regardlessly.
I don't think
Yes.
it could get into this room though with the
yes,
protective
I guess it would start
knocking.
trying to get in and knocking. Yeah, trying to get in this room, but
Hello.
maybe
Well, this room is not protected. It was the attic that's warded.
But the
Well, I
whole
think-
the whole lower floor is warded. The
Oh.
windows, the doors.
Yeah,
So we're
But-
protected here. The attic is not.
I don't think these wards will help because the wards were part of the lives of those people were bound to those wards.
I don't know. I don't know if they're the same wards that bound it to the house or just bound it from getting into here.
Well, we can
Do you
start.
remember your conversation with the hobo?
No, Bo.
No.
said he
The
heard
hobo ran from something into the house.
And it stayed in here, and that
And
thing
he
didn't get it
stayed-
here
Yes, exactly.
Right. Then let's start summoning.
until we hear knocking.
Well, banishing, actually.
Yes. Well, it's got to, I presume,
Oh.
come to us, to the
So-
pentagram, to be summoned, to be contained, to be sent
So
back.
let's you guys go sit in the near the pentagram, and I will throw the powder into the.
Oh, we're gonna need
fireplace.
all the luck. Thank you.
Yes, and
But first,
I'll
close all the doors, everything.
I close all the doors, anything windows, whatever is open, and I lock them or put a chair against them, whatever works. So we are boarded up. So we have, the fire is going. We have our pentagram circle, and then
Quick,
Let's see.
Wentford, teach
I,
me this.
I join Lois with the
This
piece of
language.
paper with the language, and we will start chanting.
hang on. I'll first throw the powder into the fire, and then I will
Language.
go sit and skulk in the corner on the lookout for malevolent spirits.
Drago says if his character is still here, his character has a shotgun. Or she has a shotgun. Your character went screaming a while ago.
You died.
We sacrificed
There's a
you.
screaming person with a shotgun on the loose.
Just running around screaming outside.
Interesting.
Outside is the worst place to be.
Especially
That's
screaming
good
him
to
with a
know that
shotgun.
she's outside somewhere.
All right. So
we
they are
said we
seen-
were going to sacrifice someone.
They are seated on the floor, and Jones will throw the powder into the fireplace.
Run and gun, baby. Yes, let's begin. Yeah, let's start. We may as well.
Jones throws the powder into the fireplace, and the other will start chanting. I assume.
Yes.
Do the flames go green and brown?
It stinks horribly.
Well, that's what the journal describes.
O spiritus vos per pentunitanium.
Alright, you throw the powder into the flames, and there's a stench, a horrible stench. Wentworth is chanting.
I think
He
both of them are.
constantly repeats the same chant. In about 20 minutes, you don't really notice anything.
Well,
Keep
it's
going.
it took the journal says it took 2 hours.
I keep
Yes,
going.
yes.
Yeah.
So, after those 20 minutes, you start hearing a howling from the attic,
I keep going.
a
Keep going.
scuffling, and foul curses coming down in a harsh, guttural voice.
Doing something.
No.
It is as if there is an earthquake shuddering the house, and you must all make me a sanity check, please.
I think the other, what was her name? Is chanting as well. It's not only Windward.
Yes.
Yeah,
we are
Lois as
chanting
well.
with 2 persons. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're both chanting then. Okay.
A sanity check.
Well,
Sanity?
19.
Oh, it was an...
Don't know if that. No, okay. My first one was 65. I didn't actually hear a roll or anything.
So, Mr. Nirvana Jones,
Yes.
you were exposed to a traumatic event.
But what was it again? Lower is better. So 19? No.
According to my thingy, you have a. Oh,
I
sorry.
see. I see a 19 here. So Windward was also exposed to traumatic events because he's 66, but mine was
That
19.
was me. Yeah.
Just a sec. I need to check it on your character sheets. What your sanity is at the moment.
At the
Mine,
moment, if it's the upper number, mine's 65.
mine is 96 if it's the upper number.
If it's the lower number, it's 96.
No,
Well, I
it's
think
the
that's the
upper number.
maximum, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the upper
Mine is
number. So
50.
for you, it's 50. So that's you need to roll above. So that's good.
Above? Below? No?
Below. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it's not even green. I have a green 19 on my screen.
Yeah. There's something wrong with that thing. Then 66.
I got it. One above, so that's not good.
No, you lose 2 sanity points.
Yeah.
And then the last one,
Lewis?
you had a 47. You rolled on on your sanity check.
Yeah.
Oh no, you still have to click on your sanity check to roll it. So
Yours
that's
is
good.
good.
Okay. 24.
It gives you
Find
the
my
percentage
trusting
if you click on the sanity button. You
It shows you your actual sanity
it
percentage.
shows you your sanity at the moment, and then you have to click on the sanity. So that's okay.
You have to click
So
2 times.
yes, only Wentworth loses 2 sanity points.
Yay.
Keep it together, Wentford. Come on. Oh no, chanting. Sorry.
Chanting.
Still chanting.
Oh, actually, yeah, there's a good point. Thank you, Dragos. Can I use a point of luck on my sanity to not have that?
No,
Not on
lose
sanity,
luck.
no.
on sanity. Too bad.
Yeah, bad panda. Good shout, though. Good shout.
And while you keep chanting,
Sper Norman.
there is
In nomine patri,
a very
Ieus domine,
smell is creeping down from the attic.
Dona Ieus
Wentford.
requiem.
The Father Jones clutches his St. Christopher medallion.
Suddenly, a thick, stinking goo oozes through the ceiling and drips down the walls.
A goo.
Please make me a luck roll.
Everyone?
Everyone.
Oh, lovely. No.
Why is mine private?
Well, it doesn't matter.
No one else
Wentworth.
can see it. What did you get?
I don't know.
Wentworth.
You couldn't even see it yourself?
No, it's question marks.
Aha. Wentworth, you take 2 damage
Oh,
from
shit.
the green dripping ooze that
Oh,
comes from
no.
the ceiling, and it burns like acid.
Ah! In nomine patri!
And you keep chanting another 10 minutes, during which this all happens, and it grows quiet.
Hmm.
Keep going.
I keep
If
going.
you want, you can make me a listen check.
I think
Sure.
that the watcher will have to
The
make a
watcher,
listen.
or-
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to listen because the other one.
It's really
the
hard
others
to
are
listen
busy.
while
Yeah.
chanting again and again and again and again.
Again, I can't see my
Oh,
roll.
demon.
Oh
Well,
no! What did he get? We need to know. The people need to know.
I can't see it as
Um,
well.
Put your underneath in the chat box. You need to put it on public. If it's not,
So let's see. Public. All right. Yeah. Well. it's my
but
next one.
you got a 17, so that's good.
Oh, cool.
And you hear a woman crying outside. She's crying for help.
I go to the nearest window.
Yes.
And you see
And-
Kiko.
Take a peek. Holy crap!
Yummy.
You can make me
Sure.
a sanity save, please.
Well, Nevada Jones sure has changed.
Yeah, Nevada's all of a sudden become a child.
What is it? Just click on sanity.
Netflix
What is it?
Yeah,
adaptation.
just click on the sanity.
That's awesome. I love that.
Just choose the the one you had already.
Just
Um,
all time. Sanity. No. Because it's just clicking on the sanity.
Here,
The
I'll
green,
make
the
it
green
over here.
words.
No,
in the
just
chat now.
in the chat now.
Oh, there. All right. Sanity. All right. Sanity check. Oh, there we go.
Lucky boy.
Well,
That is yet to be decided fully.
I close the curtain. Keep chanting.
Nope.
while you're closing the curtain, you can hear nails scratching on the window,
Keep chanting.
and it's trying to come inside.
Yes,
Omnium
Domine, Donaeus
I
Requiem.
back away from the window when I draw my
32.
revolver.
While you're backing away from the window, you can hear wood cracking, as if it started grasping at the sides of the window or the top of the window. You're not completely sure where it's pulling something from, but it's not
Whatever you guys.
scratching. It's
Yeah?
not scratching at the window anymore. It might be pulling down the woodwork around the window at the moment.
Because it's a revolver, I also with the other hand draw my machete, and I just go, whatever you hear, keep chanting.
Oh, Spiritus.
O Spiritus Sancti Septum.
And while you're standing there, you hear the same from the window at the other side of the room.
Let's see. The room I'm in. Is there a way to stand? So I can see both windows. Like-
Yeah, it's not a big house. You can see if you're from where you're standing.
Oh.
You can see.
I'll stand with my back to the other guys, to the pentagram, so where they're chanting, so I can see the rest of the room, like the windows, if it's possible.
Okay, this window has closed curtains, so you can't see anything out of it.
Which one? Because I see the house from the outside on the screen.
Yeah, I know.
The one that you shut the curtains on.
The one that you
Okay.
shut the curtains from, where the woman was trying to
Okay.
scratch on the window.
The half-dead
You can't
zombie-like
see out of
woman.
there anymore, but there you can still hear wood getting torn off.
Sure.
And on the other side, there you see the hobo also doing exactly the same. And you can see that he is pulling on the top of the window where you know that the warding runes are.
Yes. They're trying to get in.
Does he look like, well, whatever was in the other window, like zombified or
Oh
something?
yes, he is missing. Is exactly looking the same. He's missing his heart. His chest is ripped open.
Oh crap! We should have kept him in the house. Well, it would have been useful to have one with a shotgun nearby, wouldn't it? Now I'm all by myself. Would the warding break if I break the glass?
Nomine
oh.
est pautri poundum.
Well, the thing is, if I shoot him and it breaks if the
If
glass
it's,
needs to be whole to keep the warning intact.
I don't know. Is it a magic barrier? Is it that sort of thing? Would it
Those
be? We
those
don't
wards
know.
are magic barriers, probably. So it's.
Yeah.
I go.
In the distance, we just hear shotgun blasts. Kiko somewhere outside.
I go towards the window with the hobo and I shoot him in the face.
Okay, make
Brain
me a.
This is our first fight.
Well, mine. Let's see, combat. That's.
You are the team,
that's first-
okay?
That's the first thing that's just clicking on the revolver, I assume.
Me and Lois are just sat there looking like the.
You have to make a.
Oh, a target. Yeah, I have to select the target.
Yeah,
it
it doesn't
says-
matter. You go to your skills and you use your handgun skill.
Handgun. There we go.
Oof.
And then you
That's
roll
good.
your d10 from your revolver. And
Alright.
you remove one bullet.
So 1d10 roll damage. 3.
Okay.
So 1 bullet. Can I denote it somewhere? No. Does it do anything?
It's a hole in
Well, you shot it in the face,
Yeah.
and
it. Pardon me.
it's still alive. It's still clawing at the top of the window.
No reaction from like shooting it in the face. Nothing.
Well, it looks like you shoot it in the face. It
It's
pulls
now
back, and then it starts going back for the warding rules.
recoiled back. It now has a hole in its head, and now it's back at
Yeah.
the window.
Yeah, something like that. It doesn't seem to be able to get in through the hole you made in the window, which is shattered.
Yeah.
But it is trying to break the warding.
But it is trying to break the warding. You are
Yeah.
painfully aware of that at the moment.
Yeah.
So we could-
Let's see. No. I'm gonna run to. It's still fire. I'm gonna run towards a fireplace. Is there like a? Can I break? Is there like a stick or a wooden chair like I can break in the room?
You're looking for a flammable object you can light on fire.
Yeah, just like a stick I can lit on fire with a fireplace. It's still
It is
fire.
all if there are chairs, but I don't think they will burn as you would hope.
Not
Okay.
easily.
Well,
It's not a fantasy world. Come on.
no. Hang on.
It's not. This is real.
Hang on. Some evil spirit is drawing my attention. Hang on.
The children are up.
Caroline says hi.
Oh, hi, Caroline.
It's that evil spirit.
Ah, it wasn't the children. Okay.
Well, I have a flask of booze.
No, you don't. Don't tell the authorities. that, for Christ's sake.
Into the wooden house, yes.
Like, hang on. While they're chanting, I'm gonna rip. I'm gonna. It comes off. I'm gonna rip off one of Wentworth's one of his sleeves maybe or a scarf, and I'm gonna wrap it around the stick and those
it
the
wrapped
booze and lit it on fire.
Okay.
So I have a torch.
Okay.
Do I need to roll something for that, or does it just happen?
No, you can do it.
I
prefer
do
look-
that,
to do it.
and I
Continuing to chant, I look pained that you've just done it, and I take a pocket square out that you could have had while still chanting. Like,
I'm gonna.
why have you done this?
I'm gonna jam the torch into the hole in the face of the hobo.
Okay.
I'm trying stuff. Who knows?
Now we have a dead, flaming hobo at the window.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you poke him with the flames. He hurts. he will take some damage. But he's
I'm
still
gonna like really jam it in there, like nothing, like not like
In the
no-
hole that your
like-
bullet made.
in the hole.
Yes,
You
like,
do know there's bodily fluids in a body, right?
Not a lot in dead ones. They're not pumping.
yeah.
But there's
That's
still
it's like that flesh.
It's still fresh.
I suppose.
that he's not dead that long.
All right,
Juicy.
then I will then I'll try to lit his clothes on fire.
If he's got a beard, light his hobo beard on fire.
It's a hobo. It's a beard.
With all the grease.
I will.
Oh, it burns
And
well.
I will repeatedly poke him with my makeshift torch.
Okay, that's good. He he falls dead, burning on the ground.
He falls over.
You're
Yeah, he
dead.
falls over.
I
Double
run
dead.
towards the other window and I
Do
draw
the
the
same.
curtains away.
Okay, she's still there. Do you see she already has bits and pieces pulled off?
I shoot her in the face.
Okay. Same again.
And
Hang on. There
we know one thing.
Handgun.
Shoot it and then set it on fire. It seems to work.
Oh, cool.
Very
Whew.
nice. Yes.
Uh,
Nice.
I still have my torch and I do the same thing.
You need to roll damage first.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Need to roll damage. Hang on.
You get more damage if you've rolled that good.
No.
Oh,
There we go.
A 9.
nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Nice.
She falls over
Right. Just from the handgun.
just from the handgun.
She dead too.
All right. I try to get a bearing of the surroundings. Are there any more surprises, noises?
Reminds
At
me.
the moment, not, but you still have to make another sanity saving throw.
Weirdly
Keep
reminds
tapping.
me of playing zombies in the earlier Call of Duties.
Uh,
Quick, bar the windows up. Bar the windows up.
Is there a sanity?
Oh,
roll?
sorry. I'll give you one. There you
Oh, for fuck's sake! 1.
Boom.
I've
That's
seen it
nice.
all before. I've seen it all before.
go. It's all fine, guys. It's all fine. There's nothing wrong with these zombies.
At the moment, Nevada Jones is in his element.
Nevada just yawns like, "Ugh, it's just another day at the office.
Well, he did clutch his lucky medallion, so
Maybe that was it. That's all it took.
He clutched it again. And gives it a kiss.
For all your luck, everyone can make me another luck roll, please. Because again,
My luck runs out.
green
Haha,
stench,
I got it.
a stench comes from the attic again, and a green ooze drips from the ceiling,
Yeah.
burning both Lewis and Nevada Jones for 2 damage.
Oh,
That's a lot.
2 damage. That's like half your health.
I have 9 HP.
normal.
Yeah, I know you have 9 HP.
What, total or now?
2
Total
damage.
for some reason.
Because we are way squishier than we would be in D&D.
Yes.
Normal people.
Well, a little
Keep
bit better than
jumping.
normal people. I mean, is it 4 health that a villager in
jumping.
D&D has? Oh, dear. No, yes, to domine, yes, requiem. Yeah, literally. Whack!
Awesome.
This was D&D.
While you guys are
100%.
chanting, this is gonna be a fun one.
No.
For whom?
I don't
Just say 2 hours later.
know. I think you're about an hour in at the moment. You hear the hatch opening over your heads,
I look at it immediately.
and
As do I, while still chanting.
a dead raccoon falls into the room.
Yummy.
Louise doesn't look, she's just eyes closed, murmuring.
Throw it away.
Just scared to do something.
Well,
Things don't stay dead. Throw it
presume-
away.
presume you're looking at it.
Yeah.
The raccoon comes to life.
I said no.
Why does this have like feelings of Solma's
smack it
campaign
with my
now?
torch.
And it starts looking around. You smack it with your torch, sure?
Yeah.
It feels like Solma's campaign again. Things that don't stay
Yeah.
dead.
Hey, dexterity. How much dexterity do you have?
Dex. Hang on. Dexterity.
Come on, it's got to be
Well,
more than
70?
70? Okay. Yeah,
Holy
so you can
shit.
go first.
That's a big.
There you can.
That's not good. But 70 is high, so it's bad. No.
No, 70 is good because you have to
The
roll
higher
under
your
it.
skills, the better it is.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
So then you can poke it with your stick, yeah?
Whack.
Yeah.
Um,
My
Play a game of
flaming
whack
stick.
fuck.
I
And-
always forget, but Lewis is buffed as hell. I have 80 strength.
Fucking hell.
and,
Bodybuilder Lois.
once you whack it with your stick, it falls over. And you hear a gluttural curse from upstairs again.
Flick it off. Continue chanting.
I'm currently wielding a handgun and a flaming torch.
Oh, don't worry, I flicked it off for you. This is the first time you've ever seen Wentworth, like, old man with a sleeve missing and a middle finger up.
Very movie.
I'll
shit.
buy you a new one.
Iesu Domine, Doniaeus Requiem.
Outside, you
No,
can
yeah.
hear the screams of
Kiko?
Kiko. Yes.
Ooh. Somewhere a lab technician is cursing.
You can hear her doing
No.
laps of the room, laps of the farmhouse.
You can hear her scream in terror.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
If you
Looks
can
like
hear
Drago's
my
rolling a
voice,
new character
run
soon.
towards the house. I'm not getting outside. That's mad. That's suicide.
Oh.
I am standing. I'm gonna stand at the window. Come towards the house, you mad woman.
Shout through the broken glass.
Does she come blasting?
No, she's just screaming.
Screaming in terror and firing off a shotgun into the distance.
Yes, somehow outside a Gundam is spawned. Those Japanese.
It's a kaiju in the middle somewhere.
Yeah.
If you're not reacting to it, the house starts shuddering again.
Well, I did scream for her to come towards the house, but because I can't leave these two to the mercy of whatever's out there.
Stuff starts falling from the shelves that's still on there.
Keep chanting.
I am going to require another sanity check.
Sure. Sanity.
Failed. 60. How do
Failed.
I've rolled? Oh, I suppose I've lost 2, so I've rolled 3 over.
Fail for me.
Fail.
Lewis still has to roll.
Yes?
Yeah, click your percentage.
I thought
Yeah.
already did. No, if I click it, it doesn't do
No,
anything.
2 clicks. 2 clicks.
I need to click
Yeah.
again. Another.
Yeah,
I
the
did it.
percentage.
And I failed.
No, you haven't clicked yet.
Roar! There we go.
There
Yes,
we
you did
go.
fail though.
There you go.
Failed again.
Same roll as me.
Everyone loses 6 sanity points.
Oh!
Fuck.
44.
41.
42.
6
And,
sanity points. 77. No? What am I on about? 57. Moron. I think Lois was
No.
down from last session anyway, weren't you? From
Yeah.
seeing the undead in the crypt.
Now you're about 1 hour. You're almost 2 hours in,
Awesome.
and you get a wisp of oily smoke down from the ceiling, twisting towards the center of the pentagram on the floor.
Ooh.
Veni vidi vici.
everything, all the smells, all the screaming you still heard outside, the shuddering of the house, it just all stops.
Cogito ergo sum.
And in the middle of the pentagram is not really. There's not really a monster appearing there, but it's Wentworth's late wife standing there with a pleading face. Please save me! Don't do this to me!
I keep
Ignore
chanting.
it.
I keep
Ignore it.
chanting.
O spiritus vos, sapien,
Memento mori.
This-
Carpe
this-
diem.
This,
omnipotentem.
this creature can bring me back, honey. Don't do it.
Ignore it, Wentworth. Ignore it.
I keep going. I keep going. I know it's going to try and trick us. I know it's going to try and save its own skin. I know it's not real.
She was not happy in life.
You
I keep
think
chanting
when
and look
you chant-
really puzzled at you.
She wasn't this nice in life. Please, Wentworth.
Oh yeah, she was a bitch actually.
She was more like
I
House
was-
Bouquet.
I was never married. Wait a minute.
Wentworth is gay.
Yeah, that should be my husband.
Wait a minute.
You are also not moving, right?
No.
You're just standing where you're standing. Okay.
Or sitting, I think.
Or
'cause,
sitting.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. No. Well, if you're not responding to it, the form will change, and it changes to the form of Saint Christopher, and it turns toward Jones. Don't let them banish me.
Let's see.
This is
that's-
my true form, Jones.
Can I whack it on
know-
the head with my cane?
I,
Jones,
are you really doing that?
Yeah, I'm going to keep chanting and just like. Toosh.
Orin.
Can you give me a luck roll
A luck roll.
to see if you don't inadvertently step on the pentagram? Because
Oh
it's
God.
pretty big. Too bad.
That was good. Don't do
You're
that.
pretty lucky, yeah.
Louis is doing a death stare at you now.
Looking at me, then looking at the floor, then looking at me, then looking at the floor. I'm like, shit.
Jones
Yes.
assumes his amulet is bringing him luck, but in seeing what he's seen, he he takes a swig of his booze and swallows hard.
While you try to hit it with your cane, it just goes through it.
Hopefully everybody else saw that and knows it's not freaking there.
Was Nomen.
It tries to convince you guys for about 5 minutes, and after 2 hours of chanting and some horror, and some very bad rolls from my side, the creature starts twisting like a tornado into the pentagram, vanishing, wailing, and it is vowing revenge on all three of you for banishing it.
Oh boy.
And
Oh,
it
the-
only leaves a lingering, unearthly foulness behind.
Take a swig of my booze again.
Done.
Yeah, it's gone.
The last thing, as I
Are we
finish,
sure?
as
I don't stop.
Wentworth finishes chanting, he just finishes off with "Ale in acta est." The die has been cast.
Nice. Kiko?
They just open the door. Kiko.
Did we do it?
Yeah, Dragos was actually like to know if they're dead.
Did we do it?
No, she's not dead.
She's not dead. You're alive.
She comes in
No.
bruised and beaten with a shotgun. I killed 10 of,
Yeah.
I killed 10 of them.
It could have been worse, actually. Yeah, that's a good point. Dragos has said at least the thing didn't turn into Kiko.
Yeah,
I'd have whacked it harder with the stick.
true.
For the three of you,
Yeah.
you
Hello.
receive 6 sanity points back.
Oh, awesome.
Yay.
That brings me back
And-
to where I started.
Again, with the successful saves, with the successful rolls, you can.
Yeah, how did it work again?
I can't even remember what I got.
Did that work again?
Last time I had 1, now I have 4.
I have.
You roll. You roll a your skill again, and you have to roll over it this time.
Yeah, and then you can increase
you
it by
roll
1 point or something. Isn't it?
Over it, you can
Yeah.
increase it with a 1d10.
That's it.
If you roll
Oh.
under it, it doesn't do anything.
And do you have to click the green flag for it, or no?
Yeah, you have to. No, you just have to click your skill and roll it.
I think I only made luck and sanity
I'll
rolls this time, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Ah,
done nothing this whole game.
That's for charm. That's under it. For fuck's sake.
Hey, can he do the same thing with his handgun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sick.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's not gonna be anything.
Oh no, I did a spot hidden, but I didn't get a major on that one or anything.
Well, I got a 15 and 95 on listen, so
Yeah, you
Because
can add
it-
1d10
it was-
to that.
it was 20 slash roll 1d10. Oh, 1.
Oh, 1.
Oh.
That's better
that's-
than
that's-
nothing.
Well, true. How do you how do you change it?
You click on edit.
There.
What successful saves, Dragos?
Dang it. And then occult.
Well, Dragos is not here, so he's not getting anything. Too bad.
So, well, that's just a 1 point for. Then I
And then you
roll-
have to remove the check marks.
Yeah. That sucks.
So including.
You don't
from-
have to unlock. You just have to. I'll double click on them. It's fine.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, double click.
There you go.
Man,
Okay.
that sucks.
Now, in the conclusion, there's still
yeah, I
a few
still have
loose.
them.
There's still a few loose ends. There was the matter of the
Oh, I still
murdered
got some.
woman.
I still have
You
some from
murdered
last time.
again.
No, I'm going to roll my stuff that I had from last
Sorry,
session.
Yeah,
the
it's
matter
fine.
of the matter of the what? The murders?
The murdered women, which you killed again, probably.
Yay.
Yeah.
And
Nope. 1d10.
you've been away for quite a while from your jobs. How would you tell your bosses or your
Fuck me,
teachers
7. Sweet.
why you have been away for so long?
Family emergency. Sorry. If it was nowadays, just go with mental health.
Well, these,
They can't
yeah,
question that shit.
The thing is, out of game, the thing is, this was 2 male teachers who went away with 2 young female students.
They don't know we went together.
Well,
I had a family emergency. My wife
Can-
passed away.
We can make it a school trip or something.
Field
Yeah.
trip.
that's better.
Yeah.
A professor,
It
Mother
was-
Jones, age 35, who went away with 2 20-year-olds. Awesome.
And 58-year-old Wentworth.
Yes,
It was field studies. I had to bring you to assist me.
true.
We went away because someone had found an artifact in a language that I know that they didn't.
True.
Not a bad idea. And are you also just leaving here, going back home, or are you going somewhere first?
Is there any? Well, the corpse is still there, or are they gone?
Oh yeah, the 2 corpses are still there. Yeah.
We should probably go and notify the local authority.
That what did I shot
Say
him in the
what?
face?
No, that we found some corpses here. Make sure you remove your bullets.
Yeah, the 20s forensics. Still,
I mean,
They already know that people were going missing.
I will have Kiko go through the remains.
Oh,
mean,
they get to use that science kit again.
but
Yeah.
how do we explain all these things?
Would
That
we?
is a very
If
good
we
question.
if we go to the police,
Yeah.
it's crazy. What we're going
We
to
went in
say?
again. We were
Wait
attacked
a
by a
second,
hobo and a
wait
crazy.
a-
Sorry, but
second.
some undead people attacked us when we were inside the house.
Where is it? Somewhere here.
I think we just bury these 2 corpses and go on our merry way.
Finally.
Yeah.
Paperwork.
I mean, this is an old abandoned house. There could be 2 grave markers here from the people who lived here once. Who's to say?
Yes. I mean, we could just bury them and be done with it.
Or
One,
chuck 'em
one
down
was
the-
a hobo, and the other one, well, I have no idea.
Well, chuck him down the water pit. Could also do that.
And no one's going to miss the raccoon.
No.
People know that we went looking for this house.
Yes.
So
Is-
I don't think it's a good idea to
True.
do something with the house. We cannot. We
Is there
cannot,
any?
get them
Yeah,
in
sorry.
and burn the house. We have to bury them.
To be fair, if I remember from the journals, it's not the first time that they'd had a death at this house. And they had to
True.
explain it back then as well.
Any identifying markers on the dead woman that I shot in the face?
Yeah, a
Oh,
hole.
well, you shot her in the face, so it's pretty difficult to.
No, I mean like a wallet, a necklace.
What colour were her eyes? Blood red.
Like, is it
There's
one?
no-
Her eyes are bloodshot right now.
He used a .38, so there's not much left of
It's
the
just a
face.
hole.
Yeah, we kind of revolve because I just saw revolver.
Revolver. You have like a desert eagle. Cold.
Yeah. Oh, that's true.
It's a hand cannon, like Arnold
Yes.
Schwarzenegger would carry.
You guys went to the police station, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's why I got my charm point, because I charmed the local police officer.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
And did you guys
Well, we know
hear
he's
about
gay.
Maggie McPherter?
Say that again about Maggie. What?
Is she on the? Wait, let me just check.
Yeah.
this.
Personas.
She's on the personas list. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maggie
Okay.
McPherter.
Okay, yeah. You find her
Aye.
wallet, and it's her.
Oh, okay.
There was a woman who had been murdered 24 hours before you guys showed up there,
She had been murdered 24 hours before.
but her body
Huh.
was still missing.
Oh, that's what the police had brought through. Let's see. Well, we found Maggie McPherter, but problem is I shot her in the face. This is her wallet. We can say
And
we
you-
found her.
We
You
found
also
her in that
burned her.
state.
Let's see. But where
But
was
how are you
the-
going? If you're going back to the police, how are you going to explain what happened to her without
True.
making yourself?
Give the hobo your gun.
And then he shot himself in the face.
Yes.
No, but the hobo also has missing body parts.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was some kind of mass ritual. There's a pentagram on the floor, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
I mean,
They-
out of
they
game,
cannot-
this is the 20s, so forensics.
I don't care about. Yeah, a little bit
Yes,
of it,
but
but it was more of a.
people- They are both missing organs, so they cannot have killed themselves because somebody.
I don't know, some kind of
somebody
satanic
has
ritual.
removed their organs. Just have to hide the bodies, I think.
Burn them.
Yeah.
Chuck them in the fire.
Well, we can say we can burn them and then say, well, we found when searching for
You don't have to go to the police, right?
Well, yeah, I was going to say we don't actually
Yeah.
have to say anything.
You don't
True.
have to.
I mean, we can just bury them.
Burn.
Nobody will see the flames or the smoke. Burn them. Then we have to make a fire outside.
where was Maggie
Or
McFurkin
just-
mentioned?
Ditch the bodies in the woods and burn the evidence, the wallet.
Yeah.
Where was she mentioned? Maggie?
Maggie in personas.
Yeah, but where in the police reports? I'm searching.
Oh, I have no idea.
She was mentioned in Ross's corner. There's not really a handout for it.
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't like the burning. People will find it. They will find the bones.
Well, they will
And
find
it was-
these bodies.
It was told to you by Ma Peters.
Okay.
I remember Ma Peters saying that someone had gone out to tend to the horses or something and never returned.
Yes.
Late one night.
Yeah, that was that one.
Maggie.
It was give the gun to the raccoon. The raccoon did it.
Well,
But
thing
they-
is, if we burn them or not, somebody's gonna find. We have to do something about these bodies. Someone will find these bodies eventually. A hiker, anyone who passes through here.
Put them in the cellar. I don't know. The what's it called? The barn outside.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
No,
not.
then
It's not
nature
like
takes-
it's a regular occurrence trying to cover up murder. Although, did we technically murder them? They were already dead.
Yeah. I mean, even
But
if
they have fresh burnt marks on them now.
yeah, but even if it takes a while for people to find these, and it's all just bones, they will still have a hole in their skull.
Yes, I suppose. Well, 1920s forensics, as you said it. Would they know whether those happened pre or post mortem?
Well,
What they're going to say? I shot him. I shot her after we found her.
It was already dead. We were
Doesn't
bored. We
matter.
shot it.
well, I think the
You
thing is,
moved.
Ah!
in forensics, who would know that the bullets came from this gun? I think. Are there any markers yet on guns
Probably
in this period?
not.
Our hammers imprinted on guns.
Do we know that?
So they leave hammer imprints.
Well, I own a gun, so I assume I have some inkling about.
he's American. He'd know. They know weird
Yeah.
things about guns.
Uh,
I don't know what I
Yeah,
was.
I'm thinking you guys are thinking way too much about this.
I think so. I reckon we
Yes.
just ditch the bodies in the woods and leg it.
yeah,
Just bury them.
yeah,
Yep. We
Dig a
never
hole
found
for
them. They were just gone.
yeah.
I mean, it would take a couple of hours probably, but
Bury
Well-
them somewhere where they're not going to see the disturbed ground, though. So not in the open.
Yes, like in the nearby woods, a shallow grave.
So yes, we will wait. What time of day is it?
It's still evening.
Okay,
At
wait
night.
until it's darker. Drag the bodies away. Bury them. Done.
Yeah.
3 graves. 1 for each person and 1 for the raccoon. He deserves the same dignity.
poor creature.
The poor creature was used.
I mean,
It
If you
wasn't
don't
his
want-
fault.
if you don't want to make too much of a hassle, is
Re-murder.
the water pit still open? Or was it
Ooh,
open?
smart idea.
What? Tie a brick to them and drop them in.
Yeah, it's deep.
Yeah.
Make
Nobody
like the
will-
mafia. Concrete
Yeah.
shoes.
Nobody will ever find them.
I like it.
I
I
like
don't
it
know,
too.
Was it a dry well or?
Oh,
I think
and
it's
if they
a
do
dry
ever
well.
find them, I know, yes, they've been shot. Perhaps they won't know why or what, or someone else had ditched them there. They've been there a long time. And it happened that she went missing the day before we came here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, fuck it.
chuck him down the hole.
Yep.
And the raccoon, we buried the raccoon.
Oh, yeah, raccoon gets a burial with a nice little wooden cross grave marker.
Oh god, guys.
Drago
I don't
says
like
just-
this anymore.
Dragos just says, leave him in the house, burn the house.
Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, this is like two teachers discussing what to do with the body, and then the one student is standing there. I don't like this.
Yeah, and actually, I'm very religious, so
Yeah, it's
like
decided.
this.
Chuck him in a well.
Wentworth has seen it all, and Jonas is like, eh.
Dragos' description is getting worse now. It's just burn the house and say they were having an affair in a haunted house.
No,
A hobo and a farmer girl.
no, we cannot burn the house because
We
the
own
whole
it.
town, they all
Where is it- where
know
is it
that
writing
we were.
this?
went
Oh, it's
to
in the
house.
comments on Twitch.
Oh, Twitch. All right.
Funny as hell. Yes.
I mean, we can burn the house.
Aye.
We own it, do we not? We have the rights to it.
Yeah, we have.
We have the
deeds.
deed. So it's ours
is
to do with as we please.
Is it illegal to burn your own house? I don't know.
It's not like we have insurance on it.
Sure. Actually, this is a good point. We do not chuck them down the hole because this is our property and we can sell it. This is resale value.
Now you're thinking like the wrong
An
people.
American.
Yeah, typical.
Right, just bury him in the woods.
Burn the house.
It's okay.
No,
And cash the insurance.
I like it.
Or
more.
Drago
We should
says
burn
maybe
them.
just burn the barn then.
True. It's still a barn. What's
What
with
are
the
you going
birdie?
to
What
do
use
with
do
the
we
barn?
have with it? Again, let's stop thinking too in depth in this.
Kiko
Either
is
burn the
making
house or
some-
chuck them down the well, one or the other.
Kiko is making suggestions.
Kiko's in the corner just like, should we just set fire to the house? Or the barn? Or both?
What are we gonna do with this house? Like, we can sell the deeds, and then the new owner will find stuff.
Oh, we could burn the barn and then they'll find fuck all other than ash.
It's okay. I'll join you whatever way. I burn the. What do you want to do, dear student of ours?
Please,
Lois.
let's just bury them. Give them a proper
Sure.
burial. Yes.
In the middle of the barn and then we'll burn the barn.
No.
I see my student in distress. I pass her a flask. A flask of booze.
Well, we certainly can't sell the property if we're going to bury people in it.
The student is drinking. Alright.
Sheepishly.
Yeah.
19 years old in an American. No.
Underage.
Yeah, sure, because no 19-year-old American has ever touched a
Never,
single,
never a drop.
no.
Totally
Not loose.
teetotal.
Right, so we put them in the barn, we burn the barn?
Yes,
No.
that's exactly what we do.
No.
No, we bury them. She wants to bury them.
Hi, hi.
I pass her a shovel.
If you want to bury him, get burying.
Yes, I will help.
Help.
I assume
I'm an
that-
old
I
man. I
assume
can't
that-
be digging.
I assume there's equipment, so
You
we'll
can carry the bodies then.
we'll dig some graves in, like maybe past the tree line, and then put them in.
Yep, that'll do.
Yeah. That's what we do.
All right, you guys dig the graves. You put the bodies in. The poor raccoon,
Yes.
As well. Yes.
and you all go back to the village, where you wait for the
Um,
bus.
I feel a
let's
song
see.
coming on there, Dragos. We
Let's-
didn't start the fire.
I don't think there's a bus riding in the middle of the night, so I assume we have to spend the night.
Oh yeah, you spent the night there somewhere.
Yes. Let's see if morale improves in this town.
Yes.
Uh,
Do we
You're
spend the
not
night
lying.
in the creepy barn or the farm or?
We can say to the people that we have exorcised the demon.
True.
I don't know if that's
They
wise
were
or
all-
not.
They were all thinking that there was something wrong with the house, and we can say that we
Touche,
cleansed it.
yes.
Not to the police.
the people aren't really welcoming, as you might still remember.
That we figured that might just be a.
Maybe they'll welcome money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
That
thought
one
that,
lady was.
yeah,
that's-
we could tell her. Ma Peters.
In the middle of the night.
No,
You go
tomorrow,
to-
tomorrow.
No.
Banging on her shop door.
Doors.
Hey Ma, let me in, Ma. I killed him.
So, you guys probably have to spend the night in the farm,
Yes.
Oh God.
and I would say the next day you guys go back to the village. You take the bus back, and you go back to your jobs and your classes.
Yes. And I take the disciplinary action, however it may be, from my job.
Sure.
You lose
Yes.
your office. You become a junior
Oh.
professor again.
Ugh, Jesus. That doesn't make me feel any younger, just because you've added the title junior. If anything, it makes me feel fucking older. My weary bones. I don't even have a place to sit now. I have to share the faculty.
And that was it for this.
Cool.
I am
We
very
survived.
happy. I'm very happy you all survived.
You and I both. I thought
I had some real lucky rolls, man.
yeah. When you
Yeah.
pumped up with that
Maybe
photo
too.
of the creature at the window, I was like, oh, we're fucked.
Yeah, and then I shot it in the face.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, we're really fucked.
Some good thinking on your end, Stan. It's nice.
You were 2 rolls away from one ward being broken.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
would
if
that
you
have
go
been...
like-
If a ward breaks, would that have broken them in a chain reaction all the way around and we were fucked, or just that one entrance?
Yes, you would have been fucked.
I think they would have beelined for the chanters.
No, the creature would have entered the building.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
In its own way and not been bound into the pentagram that we had on the floor, I guess.
Yes.
The one time we have zombies, and then the one with the shotgun is missing. I mean,
Yeah. The one time we start playing Call of Duty Zombies,
what is it with this
nice.
group of players and undead things? I mean,
I don't know. We
I
seem
don't know if Solmer is watching, but I'm really enjoying the D&D campaign, and I'm looking forward to no undead.
I'm just looking forward to an easy way of ending undead or stopping things from dying and coming back.
True. I mean, I'm playing a cleric, so undead, yay! But still,
Yeah. It doesn't seem to matter what sort of game we're playing. We attract the undead as a group. D&D,
True.
we have undead. Cthulhu, we have undead.
I mean, I'm always thinking, what if I didn't roll a cleric at the beginning? Because I didn't know anything about the campaign. I was like, a cleric would be nice. And then we was like, the dead rise. Oh,
Oh, thank fuck.
yes.
We would have
Oh,
been fucked
no.
otherwise.
Yeah, but I was like deciding between what was it again? I had a fighter from another campaign. I was like, maybe I should run him again. And I was like, nah, let's do something new I never played before. Let's do a cleric.
Roll a cleric.
Yes, the merchant rises and his kid rises as well. Oh, this campaign.
Yeah, oh, it's going to
Yeah,
be this
remember
kind of
this-
campaign.
The merchant rose from the dead, and then he killed his son, and then the son rose as well.
Yes. And then we
That
had
was-
to
that was
double
my
kill
first
them.
Session. That was my first session in that campaign. So that was fucked
I
up.
think I came in the session after that one, if I remember.
True, yeah, could be.
Because all I know is that it was your prior character that caused all that commotion, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
It's all his fault.
Yeah, the bard felt insulted and killed the merchant.
Yeah.
And then the merchant, at the beginning of my first session, yes, you see the merchant rise from the dead. What?
Wait, what?
The merchant didn't want to pay the bard. That is a
Yeah.
very different thing.
So
That doesn't
murder-
warrant murder.
Well, we've met Varian. So
This is true. We've
I
met an
only-
iteration of Varian anyway.
I only did 1 damage to him.
They total at like 4 health or something maximum on a villager type person, I
Yeah.
think.
I mean, remember we lost like half a village in the Dark Forest,
To the Dark Forest, yes.
including some kids, and they still has PTSD.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh well. Right. I think we'll end it off there then
Yeah,
as
true.
a session.
Maybe get some sleep in.
Yes. I need
Thank
to.
all you guys for watching.
Yes.
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 Thanks for watching.
Pokemon Pop and Stoned Dragos.
And
Yes.
if Solmor isn't back yet, I have another one.
Yay!
More terror! Right.
Indeed.
Well, we'll
Right.
see how things go. Good night, everyone.
Yes.
And
Night,
don't
night.
let the bed bugs bite.
Alright.
See you guys.
See ya.